Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Lab 10, where we're going to be focusing on the concept of natural selection as a part of the evolution described first by Charles Darwin. I think at this point, everybody have heard of Charles Darwin, have an understanding of the basic concept of evolution. Now, one of the driving factors for evolution is the concept of natural selection, where specific traits are going to help us be more successful in an environment and basically weed out the quote unquote weaker of the um, organisms. I have shown you a picture of the fox catching mice, I guess I should say, and then you can see how the population of the mice changes based on their environment. So this is a really good kind of a depiction of what natural selection looks like. But regardless of that, for you guys to have a better understanding of natural selection, I would like you guys to watch the first two videos that I posted. It gives you a broad overview of the concept of evolution and how natural selection plays a major role in directing the evolutionary changes in the organisms. For the lab activity, we're using Lab Exchange, very similar to the one you previously used. For this lab activity, you basically complete certain steps and you see how each of the changes in the population affects the overall evolution and changes in the population as time passes by. As you make these changes, you're making observations for the changes that you have made. Uh, the biggest part of this lab activity, my apologies, is for you to make sure everything in your lab activity is labeled in terms of the steps that you have completed. You have recording, I should say, sorry, observations recorded properly in your lab notebook. And most importantly, you have screenshots of the lab activity being completed as part of your submission. That is where majority of your credit will come in, having that as snapshots and also making those observations, individual observations for each of the sections. As always, if you do have any questions about it, please let me know. But it's a pretty straightforward lab. It's also very exciting to do because you can see changes in terms of evolution that would take hundreds, thousands of years in a very short period of time. Enjoy it and let me know if you have any questions. Take care, everybody.